All right, so I'm going to show you how I set up my challenge groups each month. I really have gotten a system down that has worked for me. I'm just going to give you some examples. Everybody's different, so you can take these suggestions and any other suggestions from videos or trainings from the Misfit resources to see what's going to be working for you. So um, I do a lot of copying pasting from my last challenge group, so I always make sure I have my group from the previous month pulled up just so I can refer back to it. If you find something that's working for you, just stick with it. Don't try to reinvent the wheel so much. This last month's group for April was very successful. I would say it's probably one of the absolutely most successful groups I've hosted. And I've done a lot of trial and error, and I've found ways that don't work, obviously, and then ways that do work. A couple tips that I have to run a challenge group is to probably join up with a fellow coach, either in the entire team of Misfit Republic or in your downline or your upline. Just the more the merrier. The more people in the group, the more fun it is, the more interactive it is. Because as you can see, we had I have to scroll all the way up, but we had about 15 or 16 members in this April group, and probably only about 5 people really truly participated throughout the entire thing. So you're going to get that. You're going to get the people who say they're really committed, and I'm sure that they really are and want to be. They just don't really check into the group and post and share what they're doing so much. So if you only had 5 people in the group, chances are you wouldn't hear from really anybody, sadly, or you might hear from the same person. I've ran groups in the past that I literally was the only person posting anything, and I thought it became more of a shrine of what I was doing more than anybody else commenting and posting what they were doing. So I ran some very unsuccessful groups. This one happened to be very successful. I think probably because we had more people in it. So that being said, I have this pulled up. We are going to go past the welcome video. Obviously, I'm not going to just keep these same videos. I'm going to do it in real life for May and ongoing groups after this. It's going to be the same type of content, but I'm going to obviously create new welcome videos, new real-time videos talking to you and all the challengers in the group. So it's not like I'm using videos from like 5 months back of myself. I always want to be real and true with people because we all change. So, but the healing week I feel like is very important. I hope that people read it and get all of the value out of it. I always start off the week with that. I've seen a lot of success with that because it allows you and your challengers to wait for their shipments, and hopefully I'll receive them on or around the same day, which this last month it was pretty good. And just keeps everybody together. So instead of just being like, hey, okay, let me know when you get your package, and then we'll all start on this date. The group really starts off to a good start. Everybody's engaging already with this healing week content, and gets them excited to wait for their challenge pack and get their materials. So it kind of gets them pumped up the week before we start the fitness week, is what I've noticed anyway. So anyway, Hootsuite, if you haven't heard of this is probably one of the most amazing tools, and it's free. Or I use the free version anyway. I haven't had a problem with that. What Hootsuite does is it allows you to create content and schedule it to post either on your personal page, your like page, or in any of your groups that you want to add to it. So you don't have to worry about over the next month what you're going to post in your group. I always have my content completely planned out and ready for my challenge groups. I use a lot of the same content just because I found a lot of success with it. I switch it up a little bit, especially for those veterans that are in my in a lot of my groups. I don't want them to ever get bored. But I will log in and I will show you what it's all about. You can link most all of your social media. I don't know if that's the right password. No, okay. Let's try that one. All right, so once you've logged in, create an account, and once you've logged in, I will show you, let's see, you can add your social media here. And there's also actually a how to use Hootsuite under the Misfit Republic YouTube channel that kind of describes on how to get everything set up. So I'd encourage you to watch that. I use Hootsuite for all of my challenge groups. Last month, I sat down, took about an hour or so, really planned out content, used some example content from the Misfit Guides and Scripts page, and stuff that I've used in the past. It's all there for you. You just can kind of personalize it and get it ready for your group and what you want to project for the month. And then you set it all up. So let's see here. This is for my last group, so Spring into Fitness. This was last month's group. We are going to add a stream for the new group. Whoops, that didn't work. Why is it doing that? Okay, I just want to give you real life examples here on how to add your stream to it. Okay, this is going to be our May group. We're calling it Mind Over Matter. That's our May group. Why does it default to my Twitter? That's so strange to me. Okay, let's go. Nope. Oh boy, this is not a good video so far. Okay. Let's go under Publisher. There we go. Okay, so you're going to go up to this little owl and you're going to link your social network. So the Spring into Fitness group I can take off because we're not posting in there anymore. As you can see, I have my Twitter linked and I have my like page linked. So we're going to add Facebook. We're going to connect with Facebook. Okay, so then it brings up all the groups that you have set up and all the pages that you have set up. So we're going to go Mind Over Matter. This is our May Challenge group, so I'm going to link that to Hootsuite, and then it'll show up down here. Okay, so when we go back to our streams, we should be able to add Mind Over Matter instead of that Twitter that showed up. So this tab right here, I have my Facebook, the May group linked, and I want to show the scheduled activity. Okay, so that's really all we need. I always just pull up the schedule. So if you go back to Spring into Fitness, these were all the scheduled messages that I scheduled for the entire month. So really we can X that out because I'm not using that one anymore. We're just going to do the May. And let's do an example post here. So you go up here to compose message. We'll say this is a test. Okay, we're going to go over here and we're going to choose where we want it to post. So once again, my Twitter pops up, my like page pops up, and then my Mind Over Matter for May pops up. I'm going to click on that one so it knows where to go. Don't worry about this down here. I have no idea what that is. This is where you can schedule it. So we're going to click on the calendar. Let's try it for today. You can pick your time. It's 1:30 now, so let's schedule it at 1:40. Make sure you hit AM or PM. That's very important. Okay, you can add a link, you can attach files, you can choose a picture. I've done that as well, especially with the healing week. So we're going to schedule that. And it'll pop up over here, and it'll show you this is the group it's posting in. So Mind Over Matter, that's our May Challenge group. It's going to post at 1:40 p.m. today on May 2nd, and this is what it's going to say. So that's an example for you. What I'm going to be doing today is setting up our healing week. I'm going to also be setting up every single day for our challenge for May. And all you do is, do the same thing. You're going to go back up here and you're going to go day 1 of the healing week. I can go in here and I can attach a file. Let's find day 1. Okay, it'll attach that file. I want it in this group. And I want it to post tomorrow. I'll go back and redo this to make sure it's all set up. I usually do them right away in the morning, 7:45, 7:30 a.m. People are up, people are going to work. I remember when I was first a coach and I was checking into my groups before I worked at 8 a.m. I was up at 6, getting ready, and I would check into my groups, and it was awesome that everything was already posted. So you could do it as early as like 6 a.m. if you wanted, and it could be scheduled to post. So this is going to be content, okay, with the picture attached, and we're going to schedule that. Like I said, I'll go back and redo this so that it's right, but I just want to show you that you can go back and look at your days. So I have something scheduled for tomorrow. I have something scheduled for today and for tomorrow. So once you get a lot on here, you can scroll through it and you can make sure you have everything you want to get set up for your groups. This is a huge, huge, huge time saver. It doesn't mean that you're not checking into your groups, but it just puts your mind at ease to know that you're giving your group the content and the benefits that you want them to get out of this group. And that also doesn't mean that you're not posting things in there here and there throughout the group, giving more value to it. I've absolutely done that, and I still will do that. And posting, check-in videos, calling people out, posting pictures of your Shakeology and your meals and your workouts. This is just to give a base content so that something will be posted in your group every single day. You're not going to leave them hanging. They're not going to wonder, if you're there, if you're going to tell them anything of value. And so I found this is a huge time saver. So what I do is after the first healing week, I'll set up a post, like a morning, afternoon, and evening post. I'll schedule it all for the same day. So once you're done throughout the whole month, you're going to have huge, a lot to scroll through right here. That's going to be awesome. Put your mind at ease, like I said. Hootsuite is the most amazing thing for your challenge groups. I use it every month, and I know a lot of coaches. I know Joelle uses it. I know a lot of coaches use it. So very much encourage you to look at it, check it out. Let's see. So let's go to the YouTube channel, because I know for a fact there is a Misfit How to Use Hootsuite video. I just want to show you. Okay. We're gonna go. I always subscribe to all of these so that I can go back and here we go, subscriptions. See all the people I'm subscribed to. Half of them are Beachbody. I'm gonna go to Misfit Republic channel on YouTube. If you haven't already looked at this, please look at this. These are amazing resources. So many good suggestions and ways, to run your business. I refer to this very often. So I know for a fact there is How to Use Hootsuite on here. The Coach Online Office Placement. just everything, you know, to have to do with your business. It really, really is helpful. And I know that you can scroll through this and see it as well. I know it was one of the first videos posted on here, so let's see if they still have it. How to do your like page, a like page training. How to set up a like page. I should be using my like page more. And once again, you can use Hootsuite, to put another stream right here and have it post daily on your like page so that you're never leaving your followers hanging for content. Joelle has been amazing adding videos to this, and then everybody else too. Post this, not that. That's a great video. If you ever need to give someone a coaching link, there's a ton of short videos, like 20 minutes, like what is coaching, to send to people that are prospects. Objections, that's a great training. Oh, here we go, right here. How to use Hootsuite. And this is 2 years ago. That's funny because I've been a coach for almost 3 years, and I remember that being one of the first videos on here. So you can see how much more. These are all some of the very first videos that they put on their channel. So how to use Hootsuite right here. This is going to be an awesome video for you to use that shows you how to get everything set up on top of what I just showed you. So make sure you watch that. Hootsuite is a great way to set up your groups. And like I said, I just scroll back through my content. If you feel like, and I wrote these word for word, so like I didn't just copy and paste these from a training. When I did my healing week last month, I wrote this out myself, which I was actually pretty happy with. So I'm just gonna copy and paste this, post it all on Hootsuite to post every single day this week for our healing week. Go back, look at the content that I did for like last month. Once you get your challenge pack and all of that, what to do on day 1 of the fitness, do all your welcome videos, and all of that. So take before and after pictures. I'm just going to scroll back through this entire group and see what I want to copy and paste and tweak a little bit for May, and then schedule all of it. And then you know what? You're done, in a sense, because you have all of your base content. Of course, you're going to be checking in every day, just like you ask your challengers to. You're not just going to tell them to do that or ask them to do that and then not do it yourself. So make sure that you're doing that, and then just, doing like pictures here and there like I've done. I've posted a few videos of me talking to you. So I just wanted to share that with you. That's how I set up my groups. That's what I've had the most success with. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I wish you luck.